top of the line, I give it the news, there's nothing less. The way I deliver the facts, try to do it the best, man, it's button check. Gotta subscribe and telling you that it's button check. You're not tuning to button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back. Oh, I'm so tired, but still, welcome back to Buttons That Must Be Checked. Chapters down below. We got some hot ones, man. Appreciate the mad love. Also, it is HT, the most glorious day of the week, so we'll get that at the end of the video. Also, we got one of my favorite sponsors. They've been holding us down for a long time. Into the AM is back with a huge clothing deal, so we'll get that, then get some buttons. Let's go. All right, Button Check fam, give me a few seconds of your time because Button Check's official favorite clothing brand, Into the AM, is back with huge savings. You already know we've been down with these guys for over 2 years. They're still supporting the channel because you guys are still supporting them, and of course, Button Check as well. Huge savings right now. They got the basic tee savings going on. I'm rocking one right now. Doesn't get cleaner than this. My whole wardrobe is now officially Into the AM. This one right here is another basic tee beauty. I love this color, the way this one fits. This is an extra large. I always usually bounce between the large or extra large because I love different fits. You could actually get over $30 savings on the 3-pack, over a $78 savings on the 6-pack, and over $131 savings on the 9-pack. Yo, definitely check out the savings while they last. It is summer. It is hotter than ever, and Into the AM got you covered, whether it's basic tees, tank tops, shorts, and of course for the winter, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And the hats. You know I wear this hat every episode, and I do not get paid for it. I promise they do not pay me for that. I just like the way it fits. I literally went to the store the other day to get me a hat. Most of them hats is like between $40 and $60. I'm old school. I remember when it used to cost like $18. Either way, it's too expensive. Into the AM got you covered, not only with this version, the one that I'm wearing, but this version as well, the trucker hat. You got the snapback and the trucker hat ready to go. Either way, I'm talking too much. Link down below. Trust me, you won't regret it. That's why I stick with them. I have literally turned down sponsorships from other clothing companies because I rock with Into the AM so damn much. So thank you guys for the love. Let's get back to checking some buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for Daigo is jealous of MenaRD buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so you remember that article that came out, I want to say it was about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at the latest, where IGN interviewed, it was Mena, and this was right around Evo, right after Mena won. Interviewed Mena, also interviewed Daigo, and Daigo went on record saying he didn't believe Mena was the GOAT because he believes, you know, with the whole first to two, there's not really a way to tell for skill. He would like the format to be a lot longer than that to really tell who's the GOAT. Now, you got a lot of comments, and one of the comments that stood out, I should say several of the comments that stood out, were people were saying that Daigo was jealous. I kind of talked about it in the interview that I covered, but we didn't go into in depth on that certain perspective. Well, Idom actually just released a video on yesterday by the time I'm recording this. He actually goes into that. Let's get that. His link down below so you can watch his full video. Let's unpack.
That I thought was funny was Daigo said this, but everyone in the comment section was attacking the GOAT Daigo Umehara, and everyone saying the old man's just jealous of Mena's success. Do you guys believe that? Daigo is jealous of Mena's success. How would you defend Daigo? I can't defend Daigo from all the SF6. The SF6 defense force is too strong. If Daigo's getting attacked by the SF6 defense force, this game has reached a different level of dick riding that no one could defend. If they're attacking Daigo, it's over. It's funny because like Daigo saying this is hilarious, but at the same time, even when Ludwig made that tweet about like any streamers being toxic when they play, it's so funny because I don't consider myself toxic when I play, and I haven't said anything toxic to you guys this entire time because we've just been chilling, having a good time. Everyone thought Akutagawa was going to be the highest placing Manon. I mean, he could have, but the dealer dealt me good this time, and not him. I got blackjack and he got king 6. Who knows what'll happen next tournament? I'm not toxic. People can't take credit. Yeah, I don't think I'm toxic either. I think people are just a bit too sensitive. It's the same with the Ludwig thing. People got mad at Ludwig when he said that clip. I didn't think it was wrong. Plus, I just think people are being too sensitive. Like, bro, if somebody says something and you don't agree with them, bro, who cares? You just prove them wrong. Am I rage baiting? I'm not trying to rage bait. I'm not trying to rage bait at all. Jack, you're not gonna rage bait me. It's just, you know, you can have fun with your game. Have fun, bro. Have fun with your game. You know, somebody in the comments on Twitter said, "Oh, Daigo doesn't think the game sucks or is random. His English is just not that good. Daigo loves this game." And I was like, what kind of insane amount of cope are you on? That is crazy, man. I was like, oh my god, people are nuts. What kind of cope are you on? Daigo was drunk. His English isn't that good. There's no way Daigo the Beast would talk bad about SF6. Yeah, he meant to say Justin was free. Yeah, I saw the IGN article of them talking about them not changing drivers.
All right, some of the comments underneath that video talk about Daigo has the standing to say whatever he thinks is best. He is the GOAT. Underneath that, Daigo might not win any majors of Street Fighter 6 tournaments, but he will remain a legend. Older players don't usually win Street Fighter 6, and that's just a part of the game. Continuing on right there, we got more kind of disagreeing or talking about, mate, 90% of Street Fighter fans are frauds. Look at their accounts. They have plat peaks in Street Fighter 6, bronze peaks in Street Fighter 5, and have never even played 4 and wouldn't know what alpha was. Damn, how you feeling about that one? Then this one, Daigo is jealous, extreme hardcore tourism. That has about 241 likes. Daigo is jealous. You must be a damn extreme tourist if you're saying some shit like that. So how you feeling? Once again, link down below for Idom stuff. It does seem the same, because I remember reading that comment, and there was quite a few people. Obviously, if you're a fan of Mena and you think he's the GOAT, and then you hear Daigo go on record say something opposing that, basically saying like, nah, I don't really think there's a GOAT right now because it has to be a different format. It's too random. First to two is not going to prove anything. He's good. He's consistent, but I wouldn't call him the GOAT of Street Fighter 6. So me and Dirty Low talked about it on Frame Trap. That link's down below as well. And I came to the conclusion, like, I think MenaRD is the current GOAT of Street Fighter 6. Now, all time, who's to say? We're only like, what, in the third year, something like that. So I would say he's the most consistent. Does he win every tournament? No. Even Mena himself said this game is not built for somebody to dominate. It's built for somebody to have their day in the sun because it is fairly random. So all in all, if I had to pick a GOAT right now for Street Fighter 6, I would say it's Mena. Now, overall, I do see what Daigo's saying. Would I ever say that Daigo was jealous? I don't even know, like, for you to think that fucking Daigo Umehara would be jealous, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is arguably the Michael Jordan of the FGC. You know, some argue that Justin Wong is the Michael Jordan, but hey, that's a whole different video, different topic. What I'm trying to say is, we see fucking Daigo, he's goated. No matter what, like that other comment said, like, he might not win anymore, like as far as like the big tournaments, he can still hold his own. He might not be winning the cup or Evo, but you know, he's goated. And after all that he's done, after all that he's been through, and he's still here, and he's still here, and he's still sponsored, for somebody to say that that man is jealous of anybody is fucking insane to me. It really is. And that's not me trying to nut ride, trying to glaze anybody just because it's Daigo. It's just like, we're just going off the resume. It does seem kind of wild. Now, I can completely understand why you don't agree with it, and you're like, no, Daigo is wrong, Mena is the GOAT. 100%. Like I said, even on Frame Trap, I was like, I think Mena is the current GOAT. He's too damn consistent. Things could change. We could see more nerfs and buffs, and all of a sudden somebody else could come up, and they could be winning all the shit. So, we'll see. You know, this game has a lot more life on the shelf, but as of right now, if I had to pick somebody, I'm picking Mena. Now, overall, though, if we're talking GOATs of GOATs and just Street Fighter, period, then yeah, that's a whole different discussion. But I can see what Daigo's saying. In no way, shape, or form would I take what he said and call him a hater, say that this man was jealous. He's just looking at it as a perspective. It's like, no, if we're really trying to do some skill, if we're really trying to get to the nitty-gritty, let's run them first to 7s or first to 10s. Even Mena went on record in the same article saying, hell, I would like to have a first to 200. You know, like, but he also said we have to take it into consideration that Capcom and the powers that be, they did it this way on purpose, because if we ran the much longer sex, did I say the much longer sex? It really is HT up in here. Listen.
Nice.
If we ran the much longer sets, then it'd probably be boring to the viewers, and this is a huge casual game in that sense. So Mena said they did it this way for a reason. If it was up to him, he would also like to run the longer sets. But back to this, long story longer, is Daigo jealous or is you smoking some crack? Let me know. All right, next up for that Marvel Tokon already beating established games at CEO, buttons that need to be checked. This is wild, man. So CEO revealed their latest numbers and their leaderboard, and Marvel Tokon ain't even out. And it's already beating established games. This is crazy. And if you don't know, CEO is a huge tournament, only second to EVO. Some people even consider it the new EVO. As far as like for America, I know Rick, Dirty Low, was saying that. He was like, I think because of the whole prestige thing and the EVO numbers as far as Vegas is dwindling, if we're just talking about this year, he was like, I think some people are gonna start looking to CEO. We're going to start looking there. That's a whole different topic and debate. But either way, CEO is a big deal. Here are the leaderboard numbers. Right here, they posted this saying, leaderboard as of today, competitor registration ends July 31st. A lot of returning games are already passing previous year numbers as this is shaping up to be the biggest CEO in history. Damn. While Evo Vegas was dwindling, this is shaping up to be the biggest CEO. Ain't that something? Look at this. Street Fighter 6, number 1. Marvel Tokon ain't even out yet, playa. Number 2. Tekken 8, number 3. Guilty Gear, number 4. Avatar Legends ain't even out yet. That shit come out like next week or something. That's number 5, and it's already beating 2XKO. It's already beating 2XKO. These two games that ain't even come out yet is already beating some 2XKO. Then you see Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Fatal Fury down at number 9. How we feeling about that? Is we shocked? I want to say I'm too shocked, but damn. Marvel Tokon already doing the damn thing. What does that come out in August? Over Tekken 8 already, then Guilty Gear and Avatar. Avatar Legends. Rick said Avatar Legends is going to do a lot of... I know some comments were saying Tokon's going to kill Legends or, you know, diminish Avatar, what it's about to do, but that's one of those arguments we always have, right? It doesn't have to be everybody versus everybody. But look at this. Tokon dragging their balls over the FGC before it's even out. No Invincible Versus is worrying. Yeah, I was thinking that. Where the hell is Invincible Versus? Maybe it's lower on the list? That just came out, right? Supporting Tokon after what Sony did is crazy. Somebody said supporting Tokon after what Sony did and is doing is crazy. I don't think it's any more crazy than that fucking comment. How we that threw me off. Somebody saw the CEO leaderboard and that Marvel Tokon was doing good as far as registrants, and they said, supporting this game after what Sony did, you know, removing disc and blocking Marvel Tokon in like what, over 100 and what was it, 40 countries or something like that. They talking about how can you support this game? I'm talking about what the fuck does that have to do with CEO or anybody that wants to play some Marvel Tokon? What is we really talking about? Like people, did you really think people were gonna boycott this game because of what Sony is doing? No, that has nothing to do with the FGC or Arxis or anything like that. That's some bullshit Sony PlayStation stuff. We try to run these sets over here. I won't bother showing you all the replies. I noticed there was like 12 replies to that. And most of them were like, touch some grass and shut the hell up. So there's no need. There's no need to get into it. It's just crazy how people just, like, what are we even thinking? I feel like it's the wrong hill to die on. Like, there's hills out there. There's hills out there. Choose some hills. There's a bunch of hills out there if you want to die on them hills, but this ain't one. This ain't one. Let the game shine where it can shine and people play the damn game they want to play and support some FGC. And we're talking about CEO. So either way, if I could talk, the leaderboard is here. Marvel Tokon is doing the damn thing. And even Avatar Legends is edging out 2XKO. How you feeling? Let me know. And there it is one more time, Butt Chick family. Appreciate the massive love. Big up to Into the AM for sponsoring the video or sponsoring us as always. They've been holding us down for over 2 years now, and I love it. I love the clothing, man. I love the way it fits, and I promise you I'm not just trying to shill. Like I said, I don't get paid for wearing this hat, man. I just enjoyed the clothes. Dirty Low enjoys the clothes. Y'all's feedback has been nothing but positive, and they're legit. You know what I'm saying? And affordable. That's the best damn thing. So either way, let me wrap it up right here because it is HT, the most glorious day of the week. So we got something special right here. Let me put it on the screen. Right here we have Kimimo Purin, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not, but she cosplays Chun a lot, others as well, but she's known as Thigh Girl. legit. Thigh girl. I'm gonna put her on the screen. Bam! Check it out. POV Street Fighter Chun-Li has arrived at Anime Expo, aka Thigh Girl. And you see exactly why she is known as Thigh Girl. Not arm girl, not foot girl, not ear, thigh. And she got 2 of them ready to go. Take your pick. Take your pick. She got 2. There it is one more time, Butt Check family. Appreciate the massive love. Better late than never today. I have been behind ever since I got back from my little vacation with my wife on our anniversary. Just when I thought I was caught up, because I have other things that I have to do with family and other filming and projects and the second channel. We're doing a lot, y'all. We're doing a lot, but it's all possible because of your support. So whether you're on the Patreon, whether you're just rocking here, super thanks, donations, just rocking with our sponsors, because that goes a long way. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you guys make this possible. So as always, if I could talk, as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
지옥이다. 지옥이다. 아이 못 나와. 나올 수 없어. 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 Great chase.